Henry, Gordon, and James were shut in the shed for several days. At last, Sir Topham Hatt opened the shed. "I hope you are sorry," he said sternly, "and understand you are not so important after all. Thomas, Edward, and Percy have worked the line very nicely. They need a change, and I will let you out now if you promise to be good." "Yes, sir," said the three engines, "we will." "That's right, but please remember this no shunting nonsense must stop." Then he told Edward, Thomas, and Percy that they could go play on the branch line for a few days. They ran off happily and found Annie and Clarabelle at the junction. The two coaches were pleased to see Thomas again, and he took them for a run at once. Edward and Percy played with trucks. "Stop, stop, stop!" they screamed, as the trucks were pushed into their proper sidings. But the two engines laughed and went on shunting till the trucks were neatly arranged. Next, Edward took some empty trucks to the quarry, and Percy was left alone. Percy didn't mind that a bit. He liked watching trains and being cheeky to the engines. "Hurry, hurry, hurry," he would say, and they got very cross. After some shunting on the main line, Percy waited for the signalman to set the points so that he could go back to the yard. Edward had warned Percy, "Be careful on the main line, whistle to the signalman that you are there." But Percy didn't remember to whistle, and the signalman forgot. Bells rang in the signal box. The signalman answered, saying the line was clear, and set the points for the next train. Percy waited and waited, but the points were still against him. He looked along the main line. Rushing straight towards him was Gordon with the express. "Peep, peep!" Percy whistled in horror. "Poop, poop!" whistled Gordon. His driver shut off the steam and applied the brakes. Percy's driver turned on full steam. "Back, Percy, back!" he urged, but Percy's wheels couldn't turn quickly. Gordon was coming so fast it seemed he couldn't stop. With shut eyes, Percy waited for the crash. Percy opened his eyes, with Gordon's buffers a few inches from his own. But Percy had begun to move. "I won't stay here. I'll run away," he puffed. He was soon clear of the station, and running as fast as he could, he went through Edward's station whistling loudly, and was so frightened that he ran right up Gordon's hill without stopping. He was tired then and wanted to stop, but he couldn't. He had no driver to shut off steam and apply the brakes. "I want to stop! I want to stop!" he puffed in a tired sort of way. He passed another signal box. "I know just what you want, Percy," called the signalman kindly. He set the points, and Percy puffed wearily into a nice empty siding, ending in a big mound of earth. Percy was too tired now to care where he went. "I want to stop! I want to stop! I have stopped!" he puffed thankfully as his bunker buried itself in the mound. "Never mind, Percy," said the workmen as they dug him out. "You shall have a drink and some coal, and then you'll feel better." Presently, Gordon arrived. "Well done, Percy. You started so quickly that you stopped a nasty accident." "I'm sorry I was cheeky," said Percy. "You were clever to stop," Gordon replied. Gordon then pulled Percy out from the bank. Percy now works in the yard and finds coaches for the trains. He is still cheeky because he is that sort of engine, but he is always most careful when he is out on the main line.